because you did want us to get the most exposure to the market as fast as possible, correct?
Oh yes, definitely.
Perfect. Next we'll launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Sounds exciting, right?
Yeah, it does. What is that?
Awesome. I'm glad you asked. It's a 10-day blitz, the 10-day plan on how to get your market exposed to maximum buyers.
Okay.
Okay, pause. Everybody say time out.
I'm out.
All right, cool. So, by the way, great job, Sarah. So he asked a question. What is the 10-day, what is that? Is that a great question, yes or no?
It's a great
question.
Yeah, it's a great question. And how did Sarah handle that? What did she immediately say?
Great question.
That's a great question. So she immediately acknowledged it. So that's a great job. Now's where agents get themselves in trouble, is because now they start talking. Okay, so everybody write this down. Everybody write down W-A-I-T. And what does W-A-I-T mean?
Why am I talking?
Yeah, it stands for why am I talking? Now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be talking, it just means you need to know why you're talking. Okay? So, are you leading or are you following? Now, here's the issue. Here's the deal with the script. If you want to become a master, masters lead, they do not follow.
3 is not available.
Okay, is there,
Mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
does everybody got that?
Yes.
That makes sense to everybody. So you've got to make sure that you're leading, not following. So when they ask a question, you know what, that's a great question. So here's what basically the 10-day marketing blitz does. Your property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there, and it'll be promoted to every licensed realtor and their buyers through the multiple listing service. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now what did I just do?
Took control.
Well, I took control. I stayed with the script. Why? Because the script answers the question. Because remember, what do they care about? Do they care about the process or do they care about the results? They care about the results. So now you've got the details of your 10-day marketing blitz there in front of you. When you're doing the presentation, you've got to have it there with you. So you pull it out and you show it to them and you say basically what all this does is it gets your property so that your property is marketed to every potential buyer out there. And is promoted every licensed realtor and their buyers through the multiple listing service and my networks and so forth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And they're going to say yes. Great. Or you can say, are you with me? Awesome. Plus, I have it syndicated to over 12,000 real estate websites, including all the most popular ones that buyers go to online. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm pointing to where that is on the 10-day marketing blitz. Does everybody follow me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
This is where you just have to have it internalized and know what you're doing. So for right now in this role play, I want you to stay on the script, and you can do what we call tie-ins, and a tie-in basically ties their question into the next line on the script. Okay, so that's a great question. Here's basically what that means. It means your property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there. Now notice, what kind of voice did I just use?
Squeeze voice.
The squeeze voice. Now watch this. Your property will be marketed to every single buyer out there. And that squeeze voice shows intensity, it makes it feel light, but it's like, yeah, this is what's going to happen, baby. We're excited about it. Okay? So that kind of tonality lets them feel a sense of this is powerful. Everybody got it?
Got it.
Sarah, does that make sense, Sarah?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. So go ahead with the question. Dean, you throw the question at her again. Let's see how she can handle it.
Okay. So next we'll launch our 10-day blitz. Sound exciting?
Yes, sounds great. What is that?
property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there and promoted to every licensed realtor and their buyers through the mobile service. Does that make sense?
That makes great sense, yeah.
Great. Plus, I'll have it syndicated to over 12,000 real estate websites, including all of the most popular ones buyers go to online. Of course, you understand how important that kind of internet exposure is for you, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. So, you do want me to give you the right exposure that will get the best buyers in here, right?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Awesome. Because that's exactly what you're going to get with me.